Zoom screen is up. Make sure we're up on. Yeah, we're offline again.
There I go.
Good. Our starting Zoom screen is working. Beautiful. All right, we all ready to transition?
So I think I had a Facebook window open. I think it was slowing everything down, so I just shut it.
All right, we're live. Well, welcome. Welcome, Ian. Welcome, Masloss. You're here on New Year's Day. Hopefully everyone had a fantastic New Year's. We're going to be playing Market Street Edition of Widget Ridge, which is the 3-player rules. But before we start, just wanted to see how everybody's New Year's was. Ian, how'd you enjoy New Year's?
I don't really drink, so New Year's isn't a big thing for me, but I swear I had a hangover this morning, so I don't know. I probably just need to drink more water.
Too much food hangover, it sounds like.
That's likely, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. I definitely have that as well. And Mass, how was your New Year's with the family?
I did the old person way of doing things, and I fell asleep before midnight. So I woke up to a new year. So yay!
I'll have to admit, I also, my wife and I also fell asleep early. We did a early New Year's with the girls, so they watched kind of like one of the kids specials that did a early New Year's, so they don't have to stay up to midnight to see a ball drop or do a countdown. So we did a little fake countdown with them, and then they went off to bed. So,
see, what you do is you find a city that's doing New Year's earlier.
Oh,
like Australia does their New Year's like on the East Coast. They fire fireworks off the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and it looks spectacular. And it's about 11 in the morning.
Oh, there you go. So I probably should look for something like that on YouTube to see if that was like recorded. Yeah. I'm sure it was.
It's just cast to the screen. Hey, this is New Year's now, and it's like 10:30 really.
Oh, they loved it. We watched some. I think it was like Disney Magic Kingdom or something where they're doing the fireworks, about 10 minutes of fireworks, and they were just like all in awe. So that was great. Of course, then they're asking when we're going, so that's how that gets followed up with. But not too bad. It obviously takes us into 2022, which I am very excited about because it's a year of conventions. It's just coming from PAX Unplugged. Here we are talking about it again. PAX East is coming up. We got Total Con. We got a bunch of additional conventions. Maybe we'll even hit some Steam conventions, which would be kind of fun. But a whole year of conventions, which I'm pretty excited about. Hopefully finally putting the pandemic years behind us. I know we're not out of it yet, but still will be exciting to get a whole series of conventions and really get Widget Ridge out there, which is well overdue for sure. So tonight, as I mentioned, we're going to be playing with a lot of the location cards. So tonight, we're starting with the starting deck. We got Walkabout Edition in there, and we do have FSI, which is the 20 card expansion and a couple inspiration cards. Walkabout, let's just take a peek at Walkabout. There's 2 cards that come in the Walkabout expansion pack. One is showing right here, aesthetically pleasing. That has the Walkabout mechanic. Mass, you want to just share quickly what the mechanic is?
So yes, Walkabout is if an invention with the Walkabout ability is on a location, you can acquire it without paying the gold cost.
Yes. And then with the built-in GPS, also another fantastic Walkabout card. Ian, want to just share a little thought on the Walkabout expansion? Like, what made you think about designing such an expansion?
Well, I like the idea of so a lot of deck building games have cards that when they come up they do something, events or what have you. But none of them had a card, at least not to my knowledge, of that would stick around and modify that space. And I thought that was sort of interesting if you have a space that my original thought was, oh, this space caught fire, and now you lose spark if you buy something from it, something like that. And that sort of evolved into actually having locations in Widget Ridge on those spaces and give the game a little more flavor.
Well, our backers of Widget Ridge have really kind of spoke up. They love the Walkabout expansion, so much so that we're going to try producing another Walkabout expansion. Get some more inventions out there with the Walkabout mechanic, get some more locations out there. So hopefully it's going to lead to a very exciting, exciting 2022. So tonight we'll see us play Walkabout Edition. Going to shuffle those in here. Now, also just to add a little twist, we're going to be playing with a gold card. So Ian, you want to explain what gold cards are?
With the game, the normal goal is to get to 100 spark and you win. But each regular starter comes with 3 gold cards, and you also get them in the first 2 story packs, and they modify the rules of the game. So the one I think we're playing with is Investigate the Lightning Spire, which is an event that took place in the first story. It's Maximilian Ward and Amelia Pettingill. You can see Max flying in the air. You can also, if you look real close, you can see Amelia climbing up on the other side of it. And that one, it's still the same goal, get to 100, but if anybody melts a widget, I think it says, they lose 3 spark.
That's correct.
So, yeah.
So
You're probably still going
tonight.
Probably still working that thinning your deck. It's probably still a good idea, but, it's going to have a little bit.
Tonight. But we're not going to play as characters, because there's a lot of characters that could help either take advantage of location cards or have an amazing melting mechanic. So we're just going to play it straight, just to show folks that have these versions of Widget Ridge, and really kind of help explain how these mechanics work. And this is also the first time we're really going to focus on Market Street. Market Street would be basically, it's when you're playing with 3 players, one of the variants of the rules, or basically the setup that we recommend for Market Street. And you really can do 3 players any way you want. But the way we actually recommend is playing it with 7 spaces, 7 spots. So instead of 6 that you would traditionally have, there would be 7. So for this, we'll just flip over 7 here. Now,
Good morning, Esmeralda.
Any of these? Oof, look at this. We got battery powered out and racing trebuchet. Oh, this is going to be
there's some gravy on here.
Yeah, this is going to be a quick night. It's really going to come down to the roll, I think. So why don't we get this really roll started?
Sean, you say that, but if you melt all your widgets with a racing trebuchet, you're going to lose some spark.
That's actually a good point, Ian. That's gonna make this game interesting. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to roll first?
I'll roll first.
You'd almost think we planned it, but we did not plan it. I swear. This was I threw both of these guys off with using the goal card here. Just roll one.
I just rolled a 1. That's the best. It's like in poker, right?
I don't think that's how it works. Oh, I just rolled a 1. This dice is loaded. Who moved this dice over to the board? I think Mass did. And he won. So Mass, you're going to be going first tonight. So, and the Market Street rules, Mass will draw 3. Ian, you're going to draw 4, and I will draw 5.
Now, do I think the dice were rigged so I would win on purpose so Sean would lose?
You mean you think I intentionally wanted to be able to draw 5 cards?
Yeah, I mean, that would be an astute guess.
Wait, did my deck go all the way? Where's my deck? I've only got 3 cards.
Where did your deck disappear to?
I don't know.
I think you probably... I think your deck came over to my... Oh, boy. So, hold on. We gotta do a little correction here. It looks like you gave your cards to me.
How?
I have
Tex, did you
cards.
do that?
No.
You probably did deal.
Did I do... I did deal.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Oh, no.
All right, let's see. What cards do you have?
I have 10, so I definitely have some of his cards as well.
I have number 6, 7, and 9.
Okay. Well, Ian, this one's yours because I have 2 of those. Let's see.
This one's Ian's.
This is not how the game should start, folks. Just anybody that's watching. There's 2 more on the board there for you.
That's yours.
People are like, oh, it must be great to play with the creator of the game, and they don't realize what a bonehead I am.
We wouldn't say your opponent. We
That
just
one's
would
also
say
yours.
technically challenged.
All right. Oh nope, I still got one here.
I just need widgets. I need a prime widget and
Yeah, prime widget. Here you go. It's all the widgets are right there on the board.
3, 4, 5 I need.
Yep.
Oh, they're up there. Okay.
Yep, and I threw yours the other one, so I have 10 now. I can shuffle this.
So I will
Wait.
redraw my hand.
Draw 3.
I think we should roll the dice again.
No, I think we stick with the order. We just draw our hands.
Oh, this is going to be a fun turn one once we get all started here.
You can go ahead.
Yeah, you can go.
All right, so we're going to gain 2 spark.
All right,
And we're
you're
gonna have
red.
Red.
And for folks, we're using our little multiplayer board. This is not out yet. This is something that's going to be coming out later in 2022. It's just a little easier when we're doing these live streams and using the spark counters. But as many of you know, the spark counters are included in the game.
All right, so I have 2. This is the best and only option I have. Not really the only I had.
Hey, with the space for advertising came out. Only if you had a sticker.
Yeah, I'm still going to say this. I say this all the time. I still want stickers. I think that would be a great idea.
Oh, so you couldn't get battery powered?
He couldn't.
That's terrible.
As if you can't, I can't.
Yeah, so I am already what we would like to call a disadvantage.
We'll see.
I know what Sean's buying.
You can't buy battery powered.
Nah.
Wow.
Nah. Oh, play my cards up here. I should zoom my camera in. Sorry, fans at home. There we go.
Yeah, look at you.
So I have 3. So I reckon that space for advertising is coming to the daddy. Let's just see what else we got here. Yeah, space for advertising. 3 for 2. Doesn't connect to very much is the only problem.
Ooh, we got our first location. Peter Duffy, Zeppelin Tower. When a player melts a card from the space, that player gains 3.
Well.
Oh, it's not walkabout. That's not the walkabout. It's a walkabout. It's a walkabout card, but it does not have the walkabout mechanic. It is the device, though. The valence balloon. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, the walkabout mechanic is pretty strong when it comes up, considering nothing can destroy a location except another location coming out underneath it.
That is an interesting card because we're going to be playing with a lot of locations. So,
all right, Ian, are you done? I think you are.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm done.
Okay. All right, I'm going to play my cards out. I got 3 spark here and 5 gold. I do wonder what I'm going to be buying.
I heard the surveillance balloon's pretty good.
It's avail stuff.
Or battery powered into, let's see, how bad is Racing Trebuchet going to be with the gold card that's out? Melt the card if you do gain
1.
4. I get 1. Does that nerf it? I just.
You would have been if you connected twice, that's 8. So you're gonna instead only be gaining 2.
It really does feel like it nerfs it. Like, just what's the other mechanic? Melt up to 2 cards and then draw that many cards. I mean, that's still pretty nice. That doesn't get worth, but boy, it comes at a cost. I'm having a hard decision here. Location. I'm passing on it, guys. I'm doing it. I'm passing on it. I'm leaving the bait for somebody else. I'm going surveillance balloon here. I'm probably a poor play. That's okay.
I think it's a poor play, and you just gained 3 spark for buying that.
I did. There we go. So I'll gain 3 spark. 1, 2, 3. I am done. Go.
Can you move me 3 spark, please, sir?
Yes.
All right.
Do I red?
Yep. All right. 2, 4, and 5.
Are you buying battery powered?
I cannot afford to leave that out. These two cards over here are kind of not good options because both involve melting widgets.
Speaking about melting widgets, we have a lot of things out that have melt widgets.
Yeah. If only we didn't have a thing out there that hurts us for melting widgets.
Oh, wait a minute. It's if a player melts a widget. Oh, no.
Yep.
I think Ian's trying to... He used some creative... Oh, boy.
So I get 6 gold, 1 spark.
Trebuchet's still good, folks.
Yeah.
It doesn't reduce it. It doesn't nerf it. It's melt a card. Granted, if you're going to melt your widgets, which you typically would, but you can still melt other things. So,
Location comes up, Commander Michael Nuss Boulevard.
ooh. Oh, cards in the spot cost 1 less.
Oh, and that's gone.
Oh, that's an inspiration.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry,
So-
sorry.
Melt a card. Ooh.
And just so
now,
you know, that inspiration costs 1 less gold.
do you now fix your mistake and take out Trebuchet? To gain,
I do have 4 spark. Oh, and then
Oh,
again,
you,
gold.
yeah, you just do it. You just do it.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Can
Yeah.
you put me on 0 again?
I'll put you on 0.
All right. Where's the
So that
melted?
was just so folks are seeing. Basically, Ian used the inspiration. He spent his 4 spark to say goodbye to Trebuchet, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's a great play because he gets the gold equal. So that's kind of like the equivalent of getting, battery power, just a one-time shot.
All right, so I have 8 gold plus 2. So I have 10. I'm gonna buy space for advertising again.
Oh, I wanted that.
Glitter cannon's pretty cool. Hmm. I'm gonna spend a gold on this inspiration. I go down to 7 gold. I'm gonna melt something. I have to clean this up later.
Just showing
Yeah.
folks that are watching my connectors on Surveillance Balloon. Make sure I'm buying the
And-
right cards.
Overly stylized. I'm definitely taking that.
Oh,
All right, so I have 1 left over.
another
another
location. Widget Museum. When a player acquires a card from this play, each player may melt a widget from their discard pile. It's
Oh,
oh,
it
that
got
got replaced.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the replace effect, folks. This one, if you acquire a card from the space and you have the lowest spark, gain 5. Ooh, we got some nice catch-up mechanics out.
that's good for Ian and good for me.
Well, I've got 1 left. I think that I can't buy anything else.
Yep, so you are tapped.
Yep, just making sure there's no inspiration. All right, cool. Then I am done, folks.
Forgot to draw my 5.
Yeah, I had to spend spark to get that bison, that overly stylized. But you know what? That's going to catch me some spark back.
I think you're definitely going to make up for that. So I got 3 here. Boom.
Well, this number of
4
locations
gold.
is making your surveillance balloon mighty risky.
Oh, what's this one?
You
You
only
acquire a
get
card from the
points.
space, you may have the lowest spark. If I don't have the lowest spark, so that's okay. Out. Paneling. Right, that's all I got. Go ahead, Mass.
So let's see if I can try to get some stuff started here.
Oh,
1.
I'd like to see some melting happen. Got a lot of devices sitting out there. You guys need to do some device shopping.
Oh, you know what? I actually melted a widget, didn't I?
Wah, wah. You can't
So,
go
and I was
negative.
at 0. I was at 0 when I did.
Yep, you
Okay,
can't go
yeah.
negative, so you're good.
Well, I need a middle. This is reduced by 1. So why not?
There you go. Ooh.
And I don't have enough to buy it. Oh, wait, it's 4. I still don't have enough to buy it. That stinks.
The story pack locations are also in this deck, so just FYI, if you see those pop. I'll move that dice from the middle of the board.
There's no ends that I can use.
Decisions.
I'm gonna ship it. I'm not gonna.
Alright.
You know what? No, hold on, screw it. I'm gonna do it because I might get a walkabout.
There you go.
I kind of want that walkabout to flip.
Oh, and instead you just
Net Fairbanks replaces Net Fairbanks. You can just move the old one.
I wanted to go through the rotation.
Fair enough.
What you see
And
is
flip
that
another
one.
one. You got another chance for it. Oh, okay.
Inspiration.
Inspiration, yeah.
I don't have enough left because that was wood paneling is how much? I had 3.
You had 2. Yeah, it cost 2, so you were down to 1.
Yep, and that's not 1.
All right, so Ian's move.
All right. Well, first move is to play overly stylized. So I gain 6, and then if I still have the lowest spark, I gain 6, which will put me to
12.
not the lowest spark.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of the best catch-up cards in the game. Probably the best. I gain 2 more spark from my tools, and I
Yeah, that
believe
folks
that I'm
see.
going to have a garbage turn for the rest of the turn because it's 2 gold.
So that could have gained you another 6, but you didn't have the lowest.
Yeah.
And
No,
for
my-
folks just for that are following along, there's only one. That's what we call, even though there's no real rarity in the game, the starting deck only comes with one of those. Granted, if you buy more than one starting deck, you can build your deck the way you want to. You can have more than one, but there is only one of those cards in the deck.
Yep.
Ooh,
Or
another
location.
location.
Make Bellum do like Hydro Pump Station.
When a player acquires a card from this space by paying gold, they may draw 1 card. Ooh, that's nice.
And there's no limit on that.
There is not.
I mean, the limit is how much gold you have. All right, I'm
Yeah.
not going to workshop anything, so I will pass the turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to put cards here. I'm going to get 3 spark. And I got 5 gold. Boucher's looking pretty sweet. Widget's really nice.
I thought it was Doom Cannon for a second.
The draw effect out of it. That up for
Draw
4.
effect is pretty powerful.
I think I like what I already have, so I'm gonna pick that up. Get the draw. And I'll play my gadget for another 2.
Ooh, that's gonna be spicy.
Oh, and did we just swap that out already?
Yep.
Yep.
I get one more chance for a walkabout then. Womp womp.
And that costs 4 gold now.
4 gold.
I don't have 4 gold, I have 1. Oh.
That's that location. If you want to highlight that so the audience can see that wonderful.
Oh,
Wonderful.
cards on the space cost 4 instead of their printed cost. Yes, I think didn't we play a game? I think at a cafe once, and it was either Doom Cannon or Racing Trebuchet landed on that, and that was exciting.
Oh yeah, the Doom Cannon. I think I got it.
That tracks. My turn.
Yes, it is.
My art of subterfuge is working well. Right. Hey, look, I'm no longer
Ooh.
at the bottom. Oh, just kidding, I'm still the bottom. I have 10 gold.
Hey, keep it to yourself, pal.
I will buy this for 4. That could be some comedy. You know what? I'm going to grab this to gain 3 spark. So that's going to tie me. And that is 5 and 4 is 9. We don't have anything that costs 1 except for cheaply made, and it's not out. So, Ian, it is your turn. I'm going to leave battery powered over there.
All right. Well, I'll play 2 spaces for advertising. I'm ahead in Spark, so it's not going to trigger anything extra, but 3 gold is pretty cool.
Absolutely.
That gives me 9. So what I'm going to do, retrieve. I'm going to pay 2 to retrieve. And what retrieve does is it lets me take a card from my desktop pile, put it on top of my deck. And that card is going to be overly stylized. And let's see what comes up. Maybe an 8 cost. Solar powered. I love solar powered. I don't know if I love it right now.
I heard you were broke. There's a nice card here, 3 gold, that can really help out the coffers.
Well, where I'm at is I have these 2 spaces for advertising, which are very good cards to play, but they don't connect to much. And
Don't connect to that. So
no, they don't connect to any of the.
the mechanical
Oh
bison.
no, they connect to the brick launcher.
And the mechanical bison.
Oh, that's true. All right, so let's see. I was
you
at
wanna
9
thin
and
out your
7.
deck, but it costs
I would
3.
I would be 4.
Buys it.
Nope.
Hey, you
Ooh,
got
the
your
one
walk
card
up.
that would have walked about, but didn't land on a location. Look at the odds here. Huh.
All right. I'll use my last 4 to buy solar powered because that's a pretty good card anyway.
Over. Ooh, with cooling vents. Nice.
And
One of my favorite.
I don't believe we'll workshop anything, so I'll pass the turn.
What is you?
All right.
Oh,
I'll go put this in my
uh,
workshop.
I think it's the first time. Oh no, Tex has battery powered in. For some reason, why do you have battery powered in yours?
because I played it last turn. I left it in my workshop.
Why?
Good.
All right. I mean, you don't have to tell me, but I am curious.
I'm trying to build an invention, and
That's cool. Like, you play however you want. Fine. I just like battery powered is more
Yeah,
useful to play.
yeah, it's there just temporarily until I can get a better front piece, which is probably going to get sniped this turn.
We designed some cards to be better to play and not as good in the workshop. Battery powered's a good example of that. Hydro powered as well.
Yeah.
You almost never want to put these cards in your workshop unless you have a super advanced strategy, which I'm assuming that he has, or you really need to connect something.
All right, let's go.
Well, the reason I will say that it's there is only because I just wanted to have, with the lack of front pieces showing up, I wanted at least a front out.
Oh, that's cool. You win a lot of games, man. I mean, it's. I'll question your strategy, but I'll probably lose.
Boom. I'm gonna grab that. I gain 2,
Another location,
3.
another Castlereagh Street.
All right, so I gained 3.
Well, pay attention to this.
Oh, thank you.
Hey,
I'll
there you
take
go.
that.
Oh, he pulls the walkabout. So there it is. That's the walkabout mechanic.
He just
pulled
walked
for
off
free.
with it.
I just
And
pulled a
you have 2
duplicate
of them?
I have
Yeah,
2 of them.
he bought the other one.
Oh, wow.
All right, that's gonna go there for now. This is gonna come out. Where now?
And why did that come out?
Because I don't feel like connecting it, and I don't want the battery power now that I have 2 of the other better fronts out. I only reason I put battery power here, and I was if I could not, if you had sniped that front piece, I would have tried to connect it and try to do something. But because I was able to get it, I don't care about battery power being my front.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't feel like melting a widget to melt a card in the marketplace right now. So that was just, like I said, the only reason it was there was insurance, that I could at least start something. Ian, it is your turn.
Yep. Send a quick message to my son. And all right, so oh goodness me, look at this, overly stylized.
You are not. You only gain 6.
Yeah, I gained 10 total. If you can
No,
move
you're
your
only going
10.
to gain. You're not the lowest.
I gained 6 from that, and then 4 from these two.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sean, you are the lowest right now.
I am.
I've got 7, and
I will say this cooling event sits over here. He will definitely buy, and
yeah, we don't want Sean to buy things.
well, it also shuts him
And
up.
that's
possibly
naturally
from-
going to happen, but you can try the hate buy if you'd like.
No, that's not a hate. Cooling events is never a hate buy. It's a
Gold
utilitarian
plating.
card.
I'll take gold plating as well. It's like a space for advertising, except it guarantees you the gold.
Yeah.
Sorry, the spark. All right, that will
So we've
do
got
me. I
one,
think I'm going to workshop solar powered.
Yep.
And go ahead, Sean.
All right, I'm going to play out gold plating,
So we have
gold manipulator, got the rest of the cards here. All right, so that gives me spark-wise. Let's see. I have 3 spark. 3 spark.
that's gonna be a lot more.
Actually, hold on. I am going to not play that one yet. 2 spark. Spark. Otherwise, I'm not going to get this trigger, right? There's location play. I'm going to get 5 instead. I'm not going to get it anyways. Okay, nope. I kind of like it that way. So, boom. I'm going to connect that. So I'm going to get 5 instead because there's location in play. Then I'm going to swap that out. Photo manipulator. The lowest spark I do not. Gain 5, otherwise draw a card. So I'm going to draw a card. Actually, if you have the lowest spark, gain 5, right? Don't, so I'm going to draw a card. Oh, do something good. Was the one I wanted. 3 more.
We haven't really melted much.
We haven't. Cards in the space cost 4. Well, that sucks. It makes that one actually more expensive. We have 2 of those out. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Making on wheels and static powered. 1 more.
Now,
Battery powered is only 3 gold.
well, if you,
I
I mean,
want
if somebody wants to use Brick Launcher to clear out those spaces,
Oh,
it doesn't cost
we
you
got a
4.
location swap.
Well, the blast
Yep.
zone.
A blast zone. When a card leaves this space, melt all invention cards in adjacent spaces if they cost 3 or less. Now, since this naturally would have been 7 in a straight line, the only adjacent in this case would be the one to the left of it. Or right of it, depending on where you're looking at it.
Yeah.
All
One
right.
of my
let's,
one of my favorite art cards is that card's artwork is actually out, which is gas powered.
my turn, folks.
Yeah, I don't,
Go ahead, Mess.
I don't know, Ian, if that's one of your favorites or not, but I
Oh, yeah, that's
I
a
get a
fantastic
kick out.
card. I definitely would love that card, so don't buy it.
I personally love the seagull with the little distressed lines there, trying to figure out why it sees a balloon and boat.
Yeah, that's Emily Sampson. She, I sort of gave her a wide leeway in making that card. I just said a vehicle powered by balloons, a bit like Up, and she gave me the seagulls, which made it pop a little better. And I
Yeah.
thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I really like that.
You guys, since I drew 2 cards, you guys can draw 1 and discard 1.
Oh, I haven't drawn
Nice
for the
of
turn
you.
yet.
Oh, is that a New Year's gift?
Depends
Oh,
on what
cool.
you draw and how you still have to discard 1. So
Oh. See, it sounds cool at first, but then you add that
Yeah,
little
then-
bit at the end. We lost Mask.
no, I'm here. Hold on. I hit a button and somehow
So that's what it looks like when I drop out.
That's exactly how it looks like. Yes.
Yeah. Just the 1 in 1 millionth time I hit the side button, it decides to go back. Who knew that?
Can we change that ping at all, Sean? Can we change that maybe a slide whistle? Like when you go bankrupt in Wheel of Fortune.
Kind of neat that it also like did that, but then it flipped one of my cards. Like that's weird. But there we go. We're back in it. Even the best can have technical problems some days.
Are you
smart.
referring to yourself as the best?
I didn't say it was the best. I said even the best can have problems. All right, so we
I think
have
it's insinuating he's the best.
5. All right.
We get Yahtzee if we get 2 more locations up.
I'm gonna grab this.
Well, that's like multi-walkabout. You know, we could add a mulligan rule to the game if all the location spaces are filled up, everything just blows up.
They flip board.
Yeah.
Okay. Connect that. Do I want to? I do not want to melt over. Do I want to melt a widget to burn a card? Oh yes, actually, I do want to melt.
Yep, lose 3.
I'll lose 3, which I just gained 3, so that's fine. I'm gonna melt this, which is going to trigger this, and then this is gonna give me 1. It's a new location. Oh, hey there, that's nice.
Oh, whoops, I've been putting him over on top of our full card there.
Oh, this
we
would
got
go
this one
there,
out.
and that goes there.
This one, cards in this space cost 1 less to acquire. So we've seen this one before.
Yep. And Ian, it is your turn.
Well, I'm going to gain 3 spark from this, but I'm going to lose 3 spark when I melt a widget. So let's just leave it. Melt a widget. Ka-ching.
Oh, I'm going back 3.
No,
No, oh, okay.
because I gained 3 as well.
Oh, okay, so it's a wash.
Yeah. And I end up gaining 1 anyway, so.
Oh.
Nobody
Nobody has a full construct yet. All right.
Bookkeeping is hard. Yeah, I'm not getting a full construct, but I'm going to swap out this solar powered for this solar powered. So I'll melt another widget. I'll melt this one. So yeah, can you take me back 3?
Yep.
A wind up doesn't connect. Gains.
That's an ore.
Yeah, I always gain gold from this unless it's near the end game. I have 6.
Decisions.
Yes, and there's not much on the board.
That's some good cards. What do you have for gold?
6. Now I
Oh.
have 3. Oh,
Ooh. Lightning first comes out.
can I borrow a gold from someone?
No.
Can we make that a rule?
You want this card?
Yeah, thank you. That'd be great.
I will lend you the gold, but you are not allowed.
Oh, you know what? I didn't realize it was on Castlereagh Street, so I actually have 1 fewer gold because that cost me 4. So I have 2. I might just stand on 2.
There's a coal power there that you can.
Yeah, it's too late in the game for coal powered, I think. All right, I'll
Yeah.
stand on 2. So I am done, Sean.
All right.
I will say, Ian, the
Drop space for
location
advertising.
would have been fine. Would have been the reason for coal powered.
Keen 4.
What was that?
The location that coal powered is on, you gain 3.
Oh, all right.
Having some board problems here. All right. So I have 4 gold. I am not. I don't have the lowest spark, but I am gonna go ahead and. swap out my card. I'm going to connect that to get another draw effect.
So I can't see what that is right now, Sean, by the way, since I reconnected. Everything
2, so
shows
that's 3. Go.
So what
And
is this?
that's my turn. I have a portal manipulator with a place to store a widget. Store my
Alright.
widget.
Let me do something from my end because my display is acting silly. It sees all these cards flipped.
Well, I'm going to be taking all those cards and getting them off the board anyway. So there you go.
Well,
It's
even the
your
one you
turn.
put there, yes.
Oops.
So not sure why, but it decided to do that.
Oh boy, I'm having some difficulties here with my cards.
Don't hit deal. That's a bad button to hit.
I almost did. All right, let's try shuffling and drawing 5. All right, there we go.
How do I want to do this? Yes, I need to do this. So we're going to plop that out. Plop that in. I'm going to melt a card. Acquire. Well, this is melt card from the space. Gain 3. Have we been playing this one wrong?
Huh?
I think we've been playing this as it's been observatory.
No,
No space.
I haven't. I haven't used the Duffy Zeppelin Tower.
Yeah, I'm using it. I just thought somebody else has done it.
That's possible. I know it didn't come from me.
I'll gain 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Play this for 2 spark. Um, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you and me are tied once more.
That's you and I tied once more.
Yeah, I'm 7 spark behind you guys, which is a good number to be behind you guys.
I am tied with Colin. All right. Actually, correction. I'm going to be 2 less then, because you have an accessory in your workshop. So I am going to use on stilts.
Oh, that's just horrible.
Be gone, fiend.
All right.
Where's he going to put his widget now?
I know, he got rid of my place to store my widget. That was not very nice of you. I might have been working on trying to get a full construct.
You might have been. Ian, it is your turn.
Goodness me. All right, well, folks, here's why you play your cards in the correct order. 2 with a space for advertising gains me 4. I don't have overly stylized in my hands. You'll find that in my discard pile. But that would have been cool to have anyway.
Discard pile.
It's quite large, isn't it?
Yes.
I will say this is a very low-scoring affair so far. Who knew taking away melting would pump
I've
the
been
weight
melting
to
every
it?
chance I get.
Yeah, he's still melting it, and if I had a chance, I think I still would have still take it. So
Yeah, on the whole, I think 3 is a good cost to melt it. Just makes you think about it, but in the early game, you're still going to do it. And so I have 7 with which to play. That lightning furnace is looking pretty cool.
Oh, I was definitely
And that
high on that.
only costs 4. Costs 4 anyway. All right, I'll take that.
And you triggered a walkabout, sir.
I have walkabout.
Whoa, both you've gotten a walkabout, and I haven't.
Sounds like you sound sad, sir.
I am a
It
little
does
sad.
sound like sound like a Sean problem, doesn't it?
First, you guys try to convince me that trebuchet wasn't good.
It wasn't. I had to go away. I have 3 left, and there's 2 NOS Boulevards, and 1 has a battery powered. I don't need a battery powered though.
But do you?
Dare I just not get anything? I think I just don't get anything. All right, I will connect twice. And let's see.
Melting any
Just-
widgets?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna melt 2 widgets.
All right,
So
so you gotta
take me
go
back. Take me back 6. I just seeing if I can melt gadgets with Bison, and you can't. We do make the distinction between widgets and gadgets. Don't get your widgets and your gadgets confused.
And folks, this is the creator of the game, forgetting that you can't do that.
No, I just wanted to make sure. Always read your cards, even if you
That's
wrote your
very
cards.
true. Yes. And your flavor text.
Flavor text is always good.
So it seems like I'm going to be losing my glitter cannon. If you're melting 2 widgets.
That seems reasonable.
Oh, it actually is the only target he has.
Your glitter cannon, yeah, that's definitely going.
That's the only target he has.
Yeah, I actually forgot that they do that. You know why? I didn't read the card. All right, I have a full construct, folks.
Ooh, so let's see what you have. Ian,
It's not a particularly good one.
Want to read it off?
Let me shuffle real first. I have a solar-powered mechanical bison with a space for advertising. Let's see. I may pay 3 if I do have my melted card, then put a widget from my discard or melted pile into my hand. Why would you put a melted widget into your hand? Maybe you'd like to have an extra 1 gold for the next turn.
Exactly.
And the fun thing with this is if you melt that widget again, you lose 3 spark, and you're paying 3 spark.
Well,
that's
the nice
the
part
thing.
is it's
I'm paying 3 spark to melt a card. I could melt something from the marketplace, but I could also melt a gadget, which I might. Is it worth it? Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I got I've got the bison, the overly stylized. So yeah, I'm gonna melt that from my hand. I'll pay 3. Overly stylized is an incredible catch-up mechanic, and I'm sure I'll make that spark back.
What are you paying for the 3 for? That's only widgets.
I'm paying 3 to activate my solar power.
Okay. I thought you were trying to do the 3 off the goal.
No, that would be a tough ask.
Well, you can actually wash it right now on the board if you melt solar power.
No, I'm good. I wanted to thin my deck some more. I think that's my best chance to win the game. So you go ahead, Sean. I've got 6 in my melted pile already.
So what did you melt?
I melted a gadget, melted overclock tools.
Yeah.
So I didn't lose
really
3.
Thinning out. I mean, he's got 6 for starting. Yeah, that's definitely going to help you win the game. All right. Let's see. Static powered. Gain 1 for each practical card you have in play. Well, I only have this one. Actually, is that practical? Nope, it's theoretical. So I only get 1. Oh, I'm having board shifting problems. I'm in the lead, so I will connect. Get 5. Just want to make sure that's how that reads. Yep. No, I'm going to draw a card instead. Boy. Ooh.
Almost as if that card I destroyed last turn was such.
I'm going to do it. Balance balloon, connect. I get 5 because it's the location to play.
Yep.
I'll play the rest of my cards here.
Yeah, just remember, don't burst the balloon.
3 more. What am I going to buy for? That's.
This is 3. Battery powered is 3.
Yeah, mine's all powered.
It's a good card.
It absolutely.
Ooh, retrieve.
I have no gold left, so
Ooh.
I cannot consider retrieve, even though I'd love to right now.
My turn?
It is.
Alright, we'll play this to draw 2 and I'll discard a card. Just roll. I'm gonna foretell my hand here a little. Going to connect this.
What are you going to melt? may melt a card in the marketplace. If it's the lowest spark, gain. If you have the lowest spark, gain spark equal to its cost. Do not gain anything.
Oh,
melt.
I'm just. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of wood burning. Play this to gain 8, 10,
On a
11,
shopping spree.
12, 13. I gain 1 spark.
That's
I will pay 2 to retrieve, like I said, I was foretelling that. And this will go on top of my library. Oh, we replace this location with a new one. One player acquires a card from the space. Each player may melt a widget from their discard pile.
I like it. Let's get a
All right,
card
I
out on it.
can't melt anything.
All right, so that still leaves me
Don't forget that'll trigger the goal.
Well,
an 11.
But if you melt a widget,
Grab that. I acquired a card. Somebody want to melt anything on there?
I
you
can't.
did. You
Yeah.
can melt something from your discard pile.
Yep.
We'll do it. I'll take the 3 hit.
You can melt a widget from your discard pile.
Yep, which I did.
I'm going to
Yeah.
take 3 hit as well. So moving back 3.
That gold card is definitely it's actually cost a lot of spark in this game so far.
It
Yeah, it's one you have to think about.
Yep. I think in total we're probably somewhere in the ballpark of 20 to 30 spark that's been hit by it.
Where I melt that.
Hey, it's my balloon.
It was your balloon.
It is mine.
It was your balloon. All right, I still have a boatload of money, and I don't want to spend any of it. So we're just going to do this, and I have a full construct. You want to highlight this, Sean?
What do you have? Ask, why don't you read it off?
I have a aesthetically pleasing trebuchet with wood paneling.
Very nice.
Yep. So I will now trigger my ability.
That's a well-built trebuchet.
It's a very fancy one.
Out of wood.
Now I will draw 2 cards and discard a card. And then I'm going to melt 2 cards in the marketplace and gain spark equal to their cost. Well, the highest ones. So I'm going to melt this and this. And I will gain
When it comes
5.
out.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And Ian, it is your turn, sir.
Gonna buy that. Yeah.
Flavorfully, that is one of the perfect flavored cards we have in the game.
Which one's that? Cheaply made.
Cheaply made, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, we did. That's from the Faraday Square Incident expansion. We didn't have a 1 cost in the base game, and this one this changed a lot to try and make it good, but also it breaks.
Yeah, there was definitely. Well, I would say we probably went 4 or 5 variants on that until we finally nailed it.
And a lot of different stuff. We like. I probably have it somewhere written down what it originally was, and it's probably a lot different. But there's some ideas you save for a future expansion or card, and some you don't. And I don't think we saved any of those ideas. Yeah.
Ooh, you got some connecting.
A little bit, yeah. Now, you see, I was gonna move something. Did we lose the blast zone? Is that gone?
A blastode is gone, yes.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, I've got GPS, and I don't think I'm going to bother moving anything. Like, there's no strategy to it right now.
Move a location to
Um,
a space that doesn't have one. Oh, I
y-
always
You
forgot
could
about that
move.
little mechanic.
Well, see, I could move Castlereagh Street onto, like, underneath the Doom Cannon or something like that, but this is pretty full, and it doesn't really... There's no huge advantage to it right now. I'm going to buy cheaply made and gain 5 spark.
Oh, saw that coming.
Oh, yeah.
And Mass just made it obvious keeping his fingers over the card the whole time. Is that your marker for him?
Did somebody move my... Did somebody give me the 5?
No.
No.
Okay.
I was just reading the
I'll
art
move you
thing.
5.
Thank you.
I was actually just looking, trying to figure out what he could do with GPS on this board, actually, because it is, I mean, with all but 2 squares. Like,
Well, I would've
Like I
moved
said,
Cal-
there was nothing really strategic.
I would have
He
moved
does something
Castlereagh under
playful.
Surveillance Balloon, and then I would have gotten a 1 cheaper. That's the only thing I could have done, but it takes Treba shaded away. So...
very stylish. It was aesthetically pleasing when I removed it.
Well, you know.
Well,
I mean,
there's
I'm sure it looked cool.
You could have done that. It's still over here. There's another copy of it.
All right, so I've got 7 left. There really are slim pickings here.
So only 7 cards in the marketplace, and that gold card is definitely putting on the brakes a little.
All right, I'll take Gravity Pad for 2. That leaves me with
Ooh,
oh, jeez. Oh well, that didn't work.
You don't want to
well,
get wood paneling for 4?
I did buy Lightning Furnace, so I can drop that in. It connects to both.
It does.
So let's double trigger that. All right, so I gain 3 if I have the lower spark, which I don't. I can start messing with workshops, and then since it double triggered, I do it again.
I have the lowest spark right now.
And when you double trigger something like this, you do each trigger 1, but you do it fully. So I'd gain 3 spark, then see if I can destroy something, and then I'd do that again. It's easy to take shortcuts, but in this you can't. You have to walk through it. I will connect this space for advertising and get 3 more. I will connect this GPS and get 3 more. So I'm up to 6. Actually,
No one's moved you, right?
no one's moved yet. And then I'm going to connect with gold plating and get 3 more.
Question is, when he does his construct this turn, is he going to pay 3 spark to gain 7?
Why? That seems. Why wouldn't you? Net of 4.
But I'd melt the gold plating. Which
go for the 10.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I should draw my cards first, but I can't see this changing my mind. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's melted. Okay, pass.
Oof, I don't see us catching in on this. This melted pile is definitely given an advantage here, but I will get gold plating out. 3 and 2. Play the rest of my cards.
Best thing you can do right now is if you got the 4 to get good paneling. And try to hope something like a doomed cannon or something else shows up there.
All right, so I'll connect this. I'll gain 5. There's a location.
Thankfully, it's not per location.
That'd be fantastic.
I think that was one of the earlier versions.
It was. I recall that.
It was like two spark for each location because we assumed you'd never have more than 2 or 3. We didn't take multiplayer into account.
So, Ian,
What am I buying?
I have an interesting rules question I can ask you.
Sure.
With Trebuchet, and we're using these location cards, if a location card modifies the cost so that it's not printed, it's not its printed cost, it's higher. So say it's 4 versus 2. Do you still get the 2, or do you get what the converted cost is now, which is 4?
You get the converted cost. If it refers to the printed cost, that's literally what it refers to. But if it just says cost, it's the modified cost.
Thank you. I
That
figure
for
we'll
2.
because
So like melting something on Castlereagh Street will always gain you 4.
yep.
Do I want to let everybody melt widget?
Sure.
Yeah, you have one. I don't want to let you get that.
I've got a
next.
prime widget. Do I want to melt my prime widget?
You probably will.
I mean, let's find out.
Let's not. Cards in the space cost 4 instead. That's terrible.
It's good if you're melting the card there.
I'll buy that.
Just curious to see if I have a widget in here. All right. And now I've made a mess.
And Sean can pay 1 to gain. Wow, that's actually interesting. Pay 1 to net 9 or pay 1 to net 6.
If you do, you may gain 5 or 7, so that would be 6 or 9. Yeah, I should point it out. Ooh, I'll have to catch up to Ian. I think I need to keep my gold plating out, so move me a 6, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Time to pop that. All right, your turn.
All right, we're gonna be doing a lot of shenanigans here. We're gonna play this.
Aesthetically, please. Draw 2 cards. Discard a card. Oh, such a fantastic card.
Don't need that. Going to connect this to this. I will melt this to gain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now that's interesting.
Now, that's a very nice device, but you also have a really nice device going on there.
I'm going to play this. I'm going to draw 2. And everybody else can discard 2. Or draw 1, discard 1, excuse me.
2.
Don't need that. That I don't need. Oh, before I do that. Before I do that. Do this. Connect this. And I can't get 3. Melt that to gain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. On the wheels comes out. I'm gonna play that for 2 spark, 4 spark, for 6 spark,
Oh, look at that catch up.
7 and 8.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I am still the lowest
Right
spark.
behind me. Get away from me, sir.
It's about to get real fun now because I'm not buying anything. I like where I'm at.
All right, passing your turn to Ian.
Nope, I have a full construct though.
What's he going to do now? He's going to launch Trebuchet. He's going to take out that battle corset. So I don't get it.
Wow, he's got a.
He's going to boost
stack his
by
hand
another
here.
10.
Oof.
Draw 2.
That's 7
discard.
cards. Got to discard 1.
Look at the powers on this.
I
He's
know,
going to
this-
draw 2 and discard 1 to activate. He's going to gain 10 spark, and then he's going to draw a card and discard a card. He's only melted 2 cards, so hopefully he'll draw garbage, but still.
He has an aesthetically pleasing trebuchet with a glitter cannon.
Actually, Ian. So, like you said, what you said actually before, it actually hurts.
Oh
me
yeah,
right
it's that. Yeah, I forgot that was Carceral Street. So yeah, it's there will be 8 for those.
but it's only the highest. It's
You only get the highest, yeah.
the
Well, yeah,
highest
it'd be,
cost.
if they're equal, then it's just one of them.
Yeah, which is actually what I am going to do. I'm going to take that out and that out. Wow, that's kind of funny.
Why not?
Then I'm going to draw a card and discard a card. And I gain 4, 1, 2, and 3.
Right, PAX
and
Unplugged. People are there a lot of combos in the game? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there are a lot of combos in the game.
We don't even know what they are.
I don't even know if we've ever tested this combination before. I don't remember ever seeing this in our testing, but this is a pretty powerful.
Which one?
My engine I have right now.
We didn't test it specifically. We're aware that you could do that.
I like this. It's a pretty nice little layout here.
All right.
Every time we went through different card mechanics, I'd always run them through crunching through the spreadsheet that we had and seeing if there were issues that got raised, and then I'd bring them to Ian the next time we'd meet. We'd talk through them.
Ian's gaining a lot of spark, but he's
I
also
just gained
drawing-
14 from the cards I played.
And you draw, did you draw your card?
Draw my card, yeah. That's why I had 6 cards out there.
Okay.
I have 5, so I'm going to buy that Battle Corset.
Boom.
I wasn't going to buy anything, but the Battle Corset is just such an auto buy. Oh my goodness. For 4.
For 4.
We know,
For 4.
we know what Sean's buying next turn.
I wish I threw away a card that I... Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
All right, so I'm going to gain real quick. I'm going to connect these. So that's 3. That's going to be 6. I
So
can't
going back
connect
to that,
that.
not only did we look at all these different variations, the one thing we always kept saying was, well, in multiplayer games, we really couldn't calculate the we knew that some things may play better in multiplayer games, but there was always going to be the chance that there were going to be some, really outrageous combinations and combos that could be triggered in multiplayer games. That's the fun. We kind of also highlighted a lot of that with the character cards and kind of really embraced that kind of thought process that some character cards were just better in multiplayer.
You're not getting wind power, by the way.
Ah, you calm down.
He can melt it if he wants to.
I don't think it's going to help me. He's on the winning streak run right here.
I may gain 3, which I will. If I do, can draw a card and discard a card, or melt a card, and the microburst gain spark equal to the cost. Well, that'll only give me 4, but it is the best 4. Yeah, I will do just that. I'll gain 7 overall.
Oof.
Sean's turn. Yeah, I think I might have just run away with it, but
It sure
I would
feels
love
like
to
it.
see you guys
It
come.
sure-
I'd
sure feels
love
like
to see you guys come within a turn of winning.
it. Show off.
In this game, you can. It's not that hard.
All right, so I'll play 2. What I'm not going to do. I'm going to pay that. I'm getting rid of over stylized, Ian. Oh. 1. Place. All right. I'll connect that.
Gain 5.
Yep, gain 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm back to last place again. Oh, that was a good move by you, Sean. Very good move.
Look at that inspiration cost 4. Oh, that hurts. Oof.
I'll get that.
Or,
Ian, what's happened to your workshop? Do you guys
hey,
still
I
have
can buy
games
that.
to win this turn?
Sean
Got that for
happened to
free.
it.
I happened to smack that around for him. I don't think it's going to be enough.
Well, I'm not going to see heavily stylized for a couple of turns, probably. It's a bit
I got that
disappointing.
for 2. I got that for free. I have 1 left. I'll buy another one. Go for it. And you can't do anything there. But,
I
oh,
don't.
whoa. That's a lower gold cost. Oh, so when he acquires a card from the space, they may immediately acquire another invention. Well, that invention cost 1. So that's not happening. All right. So
All right.
that's back to my full construct. That's what I can do here. Oh boy. I may discard a card. If I do, I'm going to gain 7, or I can blow this up for 10. Neither seems to be able to stop Ian. Oof, yeah,
Harsher would ruin my day right now.
I think I can ruin your day in my turn.
Oh, okay.
that's
You want
good.
7 or 10?
I'm gonna go with the 10. Melt this
8,
thing.
9, 10. Sweet. My turn?
It is your turn, sir.
Stilts to the wheels.
In that, stop him now. He's got 5 cards in his hand. Can you make him discard something? That'd be kind of cool.
Draw a
I've
card.
got one basic widget in my hand. I just discovered that.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got all inventions in his hand. So gotta get rid of that device too.
I don't have any way to do it. I have 2,
Oh.
4.
I mean, just his cards in his hand
3.
alone might be able to get him over the finish line.
I think the maximum cards we've made someone discard in 1 turn is about 3.
Yeah, and that's really hard to do. It's by design. We kind of wanted to stay away from that. I remember me and you having that conversation a few times about trying to avoid having any type of hands that just could make the game not feel fun anymore. Oh,
Yeah.
well, you got that for free. Is it enough though? Swaps that out.
Take that too.
How many copies of those are in there, Sean?
They were playing with 2 copies of Walkabout, so that means there are 4. 4
All right.
sets we please.
I've got to redo this a little bit for my hand because of that shenanigans. I'm going to pay 2 to buy this. And because I bought something from here, I get to draw a card. And then I will discard a card.
Acquire?
Yep,
Acquire
I have
4?
acquired 4. Yep, put that down.
Oh, you acquire 4 first.
Yep. So, I'll grab on wheels. So this actually goes over here. Then this. Don't call it a comeback.
Got to get one over there where you got wheels.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh.
think.
Oh.
Can you do something here? You got to stop Ian's hand. He's gonna win next turn.
When
Is
I
there
connect
anything you
this,
can do?
Melt that.
I
One,
respect that
2,
you can do a
3,
lot of
4,
things to the
5,
board.
6.
Can you do it?
I can't do it.
Yeah, okay. Can I say, guys, if you knock out the lightning furnace, I can't win next turn.
Ooh,
I don't have an answer so far. I'm digging.
All right.
I bought Buttergun
there
to
are
draw a
drains in
card.
this.
I gain another spark. That's all I can do.
Oh. What else could have came up? Let me just look. I just want to look. Nothing.
We draw my 4. I still have some stuff here, so at least let me get my honor and dignity. Draw 2 cards. And I'll discard a card. Melt 2 cards. Melt 2 adjacent cards. Melt these 2. Gaining 5.
Well, we almost ended this game with the
1,
location
2,
in
4,
each
5.
spot. Or one off.
And that's all I can do. Ian, it's your turn. Take your
Well,
win.
yeah, basically, I can play out my hand. I've only got Gravity Power that gives me Spark. It gives me 3. But I can connect 3 of these things to Lightning Furnace.
That gives you the game. Boom.
So, cheaply made Lightning Furnace with a space for advertising.
So this is what I wound up with. This is my hand that I would have next turn.
Oof. On fire. I think you could have probably won the game next turn with a hand like that. But yeah, we
Well,
couldn't
that's
stop you.
so much draw in there.
Yeah.
Which,
That's just-
yeah, you would have burned through your deck. What would you have found though?
If
Yeah,
I
did you have
that,
a lot of spark gaining abilities?
I would have drawn 4 there. No, but I would have then drew into that. That. I would have grabbed Glitter Cannon to draw 2 more.
So you were pretty much just drawing into just to draw. You're almost an endless draw.
Well, no, I had that. I had that. And I bought.
That wasn't going to help you.
No, I would have. I could have. No, I would have done.
Yeah, would have helped.
The thing Ian had a lot of good just augments and accessories that gained him gold and spark. So he would have solid just hands playing out regardless of his connecting advantage. So
Ian had perfectly stylized that
Yeah.
perfectly. If you took away perfectly stylized from what I had, I was finally getting, as cards were coming up later in there, I was getting the cards I needed.
Yep.
And then I could push a late push in. Because I mean this alone would have changed this. I would have connected I would have connected this in there once.
3 perfectly stylized. Oh my god. Well, that is another night of Widget Ridge. This is just recapping here. We're playing with a gold card. Obviously, it did make us think a little bit, almost too much. I think it made us a little gun shy. Didn't make Ian gun shy. He still melted. How many cards? 6.
Well, I melted 5 widgets, so I took 5 hits from it, but I mitigated every single one of those because I took 1 hit when I was at 0, so I couldn't go backwards. And then the others, I gained an extra 6 spark from overly stylized, so I actually didn't lose any spark to that overall.
I mean, overall though, 15 spark. You were.
I mitigated 15 spark.
That's a turn. That's a turn, right? So that could have been a turn as Mass is still going through his deck to see, if he could have won.
No, I mean I probably would have.
The answer is no, but I don't know. Maybe
I would have won.
I think so. You had
Yes.
you had 29, no, 20. What'd you have to do? 25, 30. You had 33 spark that you would add again. Could you have done 33 spark in a turn?
I would have been. This is where I would have been Trebuchet. So I would have played these out to draw, netting myself 5 cards, discarding 2. So discard 2 money cards out. I would have then drawn into that 5 would have drawn me 2 more cards.
I'm not seeing 33 there. I'm seeing half that.
Well, you had Buttergun too.
Oh, he had Buttergun. Okay, yeah. So
I had
could have gotten close. I think it would have been close, but not.
No, I would have been because there's 2 there, 2 spark, 4, 5, 7, 8.
Well, while we let Mass do the mental math here, just to continue to recap at this game, we did leverage a gold card just to kind of show off what gold cards can do. There are a variety of different gold cards in the starting game. The story packs add a gold card each. This is actually a gold card after the one of the story packs. and we played with 2 packs of Walkabout, just to really kind of make sure the Walkabout trigger actually occurred, and it sure did. Both Ian and Mass got a couple free cards from Walkabout. I, however, did not. And we also had the Faraday at the FSI expansion, which is Ian title.
The Faraday Square incident.
Thank you. So we had all that in it, and then on top of that, we threw a couple inspiration cards in there because why not? They're just so fun. And we had definitely some good usage out of them. So, but the winner tonight, once again, is the creator of the game, Ian Taylor. So congratulations, Ian.
I'm leading the 2022 season.
That's right. You are now on the leaderboards. You're the only one on the leaderboards, but you're on the leaderboards for 2022, taking the lead into the year on our weekly streams here. So congratulations. I think math is still working on his mental math. I can see his discard piles of math.
We'll get back to it next week.
I was like 20 something, so I know I will not. I would have been pretty close, but I could have also probably affected the board enough.
I'm looking forward to the PowerPoint presentation.
Yes. This happened. I could have. Well,
Yeah,
I will admit here, without doing that degree of analysis, I can tell you I would not have won. I definitely was not making good decisions. In addition to that, when Ian kind of tricked me in the start of not buying battery powered, but that's okay. That's okay. That's the fun of this game. I'm a little sour over it if you can't tell. But once again, Widget Ridge, another fun night. This is, I love taking the opportunity to play like this and allowing our backers and supporters to see the game played out by some of the creators and supporters of the game. And really hope to start inviting folks. So I know a couple of people have reached out to try to coordinate. I think we might discuss potentially shifting maybe from Fridays to Saturdays. But once again, if you are interested and you'd like to join us and play Widget Ridge kind of after dark, feel free to drop us a line, and we will try to coordinate to get you in. And you can play with Ian, Mass, and I, or maybe one of us will take a seat and allow 2 people to join.
I do want to say that there's no current plans to do an After Dark expansion. There's no, we're not doing like a super sexy Widget Ridge. That's not, we're not doing any of that stuff. I mean, unless we could make a lot of money from it, then we probably would.
But we do got some expansions in development, so we are going to be putting out another Walkabout. We have a big board edition of Widget Ridge, which this prototype board that you see here is something that's in the works. That box is something that you're going to be able to hold all your Widget Ridge. So many people have asked this, are we going to do a big box so they can fit all their cards? Yes, we're going to be developing a big box that'll have all your cards. It'll have all kinds of new inventions and new cards and new mechanics. So look forward to seeing that Kickstarter later this year. But for now, we're signing off. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Appreciate all the support. And once again, Mass and Ian, a pleasure. And I look forward to hopefully getting my name on the boards next week for a win. Thank you both.
Good night, everyone.